Good evening and welcome to This Is Your Knife with me, Michael Parker. What you just saw was the reconstruction of the murder of 19-year-old Alice Green from Cork. She was killed by Samuel Bateman and he is now strapped to the electric chair in Cork prison. On tonight's show we have the final interview with Samuel, as well as comments from Trinity College Dublin's Professor Charles Bunsworth. Should we be anxious? Should we be scared? To tell us that now is Professor Charles Bunsworth. Oh, you okay there?
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me, Michael.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Take a seat. Now, we're delighted to have you. It's just a shame about the circumstances.
Indeed, it seems it's quite a troubling issue that even society, nor even the government, has an answer for.
Okay, Professor, what exactly is your expertise?
Well, I have a PhD in criminal psychology in Trinity College Dublin, and I've also received a Nobel Prize for the continuation of Dr. Mengelé's work in Nazi Germany to complete the supreme white race.
And Samuel Bateman, could you tell me how many people he killed and maybe a bit about the case?
Yes, in my analysis of this case, it was 9 women that were murdered by means of a shiny blade. Yes, quite troubling. It seems he has difficult issues with remorse, and he needs to stab things, you know?
Yeah. Does he admit to or accept what he has made, what he's done?
I don't think so. I think he has troubles with dealing with his emotions. It stems from a childhood of receiving many spankings and then just being let on his way. You know, he's quite a fruity guy, so...
what kind of pineapple-y?
Not so much pineapple-y, more coconuts. Coconutty, like milky inside, whitey, you know, white skin.
Kind of like Weetos?
Yes, hairy exterior, yes.
His girlfriend has said that Bateman is insane. Do you agree?
Yes, Amy, yes. I would agree that it's quite likely that Amy is insane herself. She bought him a number of shiny blades,
right,
which he used to carry out his murders, so...
Okay. We actually have an interview of Amy, and we're just going to show that right now.
Killer. Leader. Lonely.
He was a natural born leader. A natural born leader?
He used to come home and
Oh, we had very high hopes for him before all this paparazzi got involved. And he loved his books.
depressing shit. The End of Nature was his favourite book, I think.
Sure, he even wrote his own novel.
A cookery book.
Oh yes, he was so organised, like you wouldn't believe.
He's probably the most dependable guy I've ever met. He just couldn't stop killing people, I guess.
He always had a smile on his face.
The lad was the perfect example of sad, low, miserable and depressed.
I'm sorry? I refuse to answer such a question.
Unsatisfactory, disappointing, useless in bed. Does that sum it up for you?
He was bullied as a child in school.
Okay, so now we're going to take a commercial break, but stay tuned as we chat with Samuel Bateman.
Boy, I sure am hungry. I'd love a tasty snack. But they're so fattening. I wish there was a tasty treat that's low in fat.
Well, now there is.
Wow!
I'm TV's Michael Parker, and I'm here to tell you about Killer Bueno. It has 5% less fat than the leading chocolate bar and 13% of your recommended daily intake of vitamin K.
It tastes good too.
But it's not for dogs.
Okay, we're back. We've been following the mind-boggling story of Samuel Bateman, Before the break, we heard the opinions of Professor Charles Bunsworth of Trinity College Dublin. Now we're going to talk to Samuel himself. Samuel, how are things?
Hi Michael, they've been better.
Understandably so. Has it sunk in yet that you're going to atone for the heinous acts you have committed? Does this anger you?
At least I'll be remembered. It's more I can say for most people.
Why not immigrate? Maybe Tunisia, Jamaica, Botswana?
Well, I never really thought about it, you know, because my girlfriend's from Cork, so I never thought that she'd be up for moving away or anything. Never crossed my mind, really.
Amy ended her relationship with you just before you were arrested. Does her opinion matter?
As soon as I get out of this place, we're going to get a house together. It's kind of hard to have a relationship while you're in prison.
Okay, I'm going to cut across you there now, Sam. I mean, you do know there's going to be no release. You're going to receive the death penalty. And Amy says you're dangerous, violent, and very depressed. She's not even going to attend your funeral.
Oh, thanks a lot, like.
How is prison going for you?
Oh, it's a horrible place. I can't stand it. The place is just full of scumbags.
Can you remember killing the women?
You know, bits and pieces of it, you know.
I mean, you did kill 9 people, Samuel.
Yeah, I killed 9 people. Ooh.
Yeah, it was proven in court. Okay, that's fine. It's nearly time to say goodbye, but one more question. Do you have any regrets?
I just can't believe that people take TV so seriously these days. I was only doing what I was told, and in the end, I am the victim here. And Amy, I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, well that's it for tonight. Thanks Professor Charles Bunsworth from Trinity College Dublin. His book Modern Irish Psycho's Diet is in all good bookshops and some rubbish ones too. So sleep well, watch your back. From me, Michael Parker, and everyone at This Is Your Knife, good night.